afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Devils United. We're back with the final watch-along of the season because it's the final game of the season. And what better than to do against your rivals, Liverpool? Gonna be a great win, of course, if it is a win today. But it's gonna be a great game overall. Playing Liverpool at Tranmere Rovers. Let's do this. Before we get into the lineups, I'll say hi to people who's in the chat. Good afternoon, Sophia. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in, and I hope you enjoyed the Dortmund game. And fingers crossed, Dortmund actually win the league. Good afternoon, rather. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. Going like prime Mark Skinner in his Birmingham days. You know what though, Mark Skinner actually finished fourth with his Birmingham squad. But you look at the squad that Matt Skinner had. He had like Ellen White. He had Hayley Ladd. He had really great players in that Birmingham squad. So fourth place with some great players, you've got to do it. Good afternoon, Niall. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Good afternoon, Statman. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. Thank you very much. Of course, being a Liverpool fan, you'd want them to win, but we need to be on our A game today. And as well, we need Reading to win to have any hopes of the title. BBC, so biased, always talk about Chelsea in the build-up. Exactly, because I was listening to the build-up beforehand. I don't like Farrah Williams as it is. Right, but after what she was talking about on that women's football show, where she was like, United was so lucky to get a win against Manchester City, I thought, I understand she doesn't like us, but when you're a pundit, you have got to be unbiased. You've got to give credit where credit is due, because we was the better team over Manchester City, and the fact they're saying, oh, Gugu, Rachin and Sam Kerr have been the standout players today in the Chelsea team this season. This is the worst season of Sam Kerr. And the fact she's still getting loads of praise, she's won some Writers' Player of the Season. I think, how has she won that? She has not been a good player. Not that she's not been a good player, because she's still averaging out a goal every 2 games, but she has not been at the same levels that Sam Kerr has been. And to be honest, she hasn't even been the best striker this season. Rachel Daly has. 4-3-3, let's go. Exactly. Intro time, do. Hey there, Andrew. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Let's go, Reading. Yeah, we'll have to hope Reading do an unthinkable challenge. They have gone 5 at the back. So that could be really make or break, really, for the Chelsea team. Reading team, sorry. No trolls, but I'm watching it live up to date anyway, Niall. But yeah, absolutely, you're right with the cheeky, rude, aggressive, yeah. 4-3-3 and Liverpool getting bodily thrashed. Good afternoon, Reese. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming into the chat. United were not great against City, but we certainly didn't get lucky. I'm not saying like we did have there was times where I think we could have done better, but they weren't the better team. And the fact that we're saying we were lucky, Farrah Williams, it just really angered me, because we wasn't lucky. We had fantastic moments, and City had some great moments as well. But I just think if you looked at it, we were better than what City played in them 90 minutes. Let me guess, is it Emma Hayes? No, it was Farrah Williams who said it. Former Reading, former Arsenal, Birmingham player. Farrah Williams is delusional. 10 goals, not great. Hey there to our Lumbar. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Hey there, Jordan. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Yep, no defensive midfielder. I'm going to get into the lineup now in a second anyway, but I think he is going to be playing Katie Zellum as defensive mid, because you could tell this season that's where she has been playing more, because Hayley Ladd's been playing more further forward. I don't know why he's doing it the opposite way around. But that's Skinner for you, isn't it, to be honest? Who does Williams support? Anyone who's not Man United and Tottenham, let's just say. But I think she's more Arsenal. My favourite pundit's Karen Kearney. I don't mind Karen Kearney. I like Siobhan Chamberlain. Who's the other one? I don't mind Ian Wright as well as a women's pundit. I think he's really good. Why do Williams hate just the Liverpool? She was an ex-Liverpool player. She's an ex-Arsenal player, ex-Reading player, and an ex-Birmingham player. Loads of different reasons why she hates Man United. Hey there, Chris. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. Good luck as well for the final for Carlisle. Williams is annoying. Russo hasn't even been at her best for United. Honor's definitely going. Yeah, unfortunately. So we'll go into the lineup now. So the lineup is a little bit different compared to what we probably would have thought for today's game. So we've got Mary Earps in goal, the same back line as City with Honor, Letitia, Turner, Blundell. Hayley Ladd has been dropped and Vilda Borisa takes the place. So it's a pivot of Vilda Borisa and Katie Zellum. Then it's Galton to Paris in the attacking / wings. And up top is Alessia Russo. Something that Joao Lumba did say was about Honor going. There has been rumours that Honor is potentially going to Barcelona on a free. It's apparently been agreed for a while because Man United hasn't given the right contract extension. Because when she first joined Man United, she was an unknown player from Levante. Came to us on a free. Realistically, we should have really extended her contract after season 1. And then gone from there, but we didn't. And now we're in this situation where I would probably say she's a world-class player, and we're losing a world-class player. There's been rumours with we're giving there's rumours that we are giving Russo a 6-year contract, and then I heard she's having a 4-year contract. Bo Reese is supposed to be extending a contract, but people are having Jackie Groenen vibes again, where because she started the last game, Jackie Groenen, and Bo Reese is starting, so I think they're having that kind of difficulties. But for the Liverpool, they've gone for 4 at the back, which I'm pretty surprised at, as I do think Liverpool had the better games when they've played with 3 at the back. They have dropped their better goalkeeper for Rachel Laws. And then you've got their back line of Hinds, Matthews, Bonner, Kovisco. And then they've got Missy Bolkerns, Fahe, Nanago. And then they've got Kerry Holland, Stengal, and Van der Sarden in the front 3. There is a couple of threats there for Liverpool. One being, of course, Missy Bolkerns, who has been recently named as Liverpool's best player this season. Rightly so. She's been absolutely fantastic starting and coming off the bench. If anything, I don't think she started enough at the start of the WSL season, and I think that really cost Liverpool a fair few games. Kerry Holland, she's another one who's been a standout player for the Liverpool squad. Kerry Holland, she is actually linked to a move away from the WSL in the summer. Rumours are reported that Bayern Munich are after her. So that just shows that she has had a tremendous season there at Liverpool. Van der Sargen, she's another one, Dutch international. And she's done pretty well so far for Liverpool. Alex Scott is a class act. They're the only ones who talk sense. Maze, who's that lass who looks like Emily Sanday? What's she called? No, the one who looks like Emily Sanday. I think he means one of the teeth.
Oh, it's not Anderson.
Anderson?
Sandy Anderson.
Sandy Anderson? I don't know.
Something like that.
Let's be honest, Maze. She is living in Man United's head rent-free. I think what the problem is, I just think a lot of people didn't expect Man United to break into the top 3, and I don't think she's really like that, as well as probably a lot of people haven't. But we've had a good season. Definitely done better than I think a lot of us anticipated. None of us expected a title race. Zell and Bo Reese midfield is mental. Should have been Ladvo, Bo Reese. The problem is, though, we already know that Zellum isn't going to be dropped. The captain doesn't get dropped. We've always known that with Matt Skinner. So that's as much as we say 2 should be dropped, Zellum should be dropped, whoever should be dropped. We always know it's not going to be the case when it comes to Matt Skinner. Lad would have been the first players on the team sheet for me. Absolutely, I agree with that, Andrew. I really, really like Hayley Ladd. And if we kept this squad the same, which I doubt, coming into the summer, we are going to need a Hayley Ladd backup. Someone who is on the same caliber as Hayley Ladd, because Hayley Ladd cannot play week in, week out constantly. She can't play all 2 games in 1 week because Jade Moore is going. There's no question about that. Her contract's up in the summer. She doesn't want to be at Man United. Apparently, her and Matt Skinner's had a fallout. So we need someone there who is able to compete with Hayley Ladd. Thank you. I'm in London for the game tomorrow, so I had an holiday. Now I'm in London. I don't rest. I'm back in on Monday. Very good. Alex Scott is a fantastic pundit from Niall. Jill Scott is brilliant. Did you not say Jill's? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she did. It was. Yeah, we did. On the BBC today. Andrew. Hey there to Henry. Hey there, Neil. I hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Hey there, Lockman. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. Absolutely. I'm going to say the exact same. Levy out. After what he said about the WSL, I can't stand the guy, unfortunately. I'm going to listen to Reading / Chelsea and watch United. Best way to do it, Andrew. Best way to do it. But I will look at the scores at half time. What are you going to do to celebrate if miracles happen? Oh, let's just say I might get heavily drunk. I'm joking. But I will be definitely very happy. And it would be nice to have like a parade or something for the women's team. 2 needs to be dropped onto our lumber. I agree. Don't throw it back on this app. It looks like, according to this, they've gone to 3-5-2 on the TV. But yeah, I agree. 2 needs to be dropped. It's the final game of the season anyway, so he isn't going to drop a Lioness. It's one of them with Skinner. Maisy, if the impossible happened, I want to see you on stream shaking that big bottle of champagne. I don't have no champagne now unless you want to buy me some. Leanne Sanderson is her name. That's it, yeah. Leanne Sanderson goes on TalkSport now and again on Sky Sports. She's a Man United fan, is she? Yeah, she is a Man United fan. Players like Ladd are hard to find from Rather. Yeah, I agree. There's not many people like Hayley Ladd in football anymore. A really old school player. Sorry to see Honor leave after this game. It's one of them. It's Man United's fault for not extending, not offering the right enough contract. One of the lowest paid players at Man United, and wasn't even going to be offered much of a pay rise. And on top of that, they only offered her for 2 years compared to Russo's 6 years. Stay tuned. Hey there, Football Power Hour. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Always good to see you. Kerry Holland is a techie player, has great skill. She'll be leaving Liverpool for sure in the summer. Hey there, Paul. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming into the chat. Keep it Russo because we're Lionesses FC. Keeping on would be ambition. It is something as well, which people are going to be actually surprised about. Manchester United are also linked to Lucy Bronze in the summer. And that, as much as I like Lucy Bronze is fantastic. But Lucy Bronze, she isn't at the point where she is the best. She isn't the best at the end of the day. And on top of that, she's past the prime. We need to look at young players. Like Jada Vieira is a fantastic player who could take over on her if that's the case, but I wouldn't take Lucy Bronze as much as I like her. Hey there, Brush. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. What's happened to Hayley, lad? I think she's just been dropped. I think, to be honest, Mark Skinner's probably thought it's going to be a very open game coming ahead. It's already a corner for Liverpool, which is very quick, so they have started out kind of strong. Lucy, bronze is class, but how hungry is she? Exactly my thoughts. I'm going to put the timer on now. I wouldn't have dropped Hayley, lad, though. Not at all. Throw in for Chelsea. Throw in for Liverpool. It's going to become another throw in for Liverpool. I'm going to keep a track of the scores as well. Coming ahead because everyone's kicked off at the same time too. So if anyone sees any goals being scored and want to update the chat, they can do. Oops. Russo. Got there to Paris. Paris going to make it. Yes, she has. That's a foul. Foul on Bo Risa there. Not too far outside the box. Who is that ref? She really rings a bell, that ref. That was a foul all day, every day on Bo Risa. Man United women beat Chelsea. Why do we keep saying Chelsea when playing Liverpool? The ref today. No, can't find the ref. Let's have a look. If anyone knows a ref, I much appreciate it because her name, she looks very familiar. And something wants me to say Abigail Byrne, but that was a bit poor. Liverpool's picked that up. We could have done a bit better there with that chance we had. Russo. Bo Risa. She got that into a corner for Man United. Hopefully Bo Risa takes this corner. She took it quite short. Zellum. Toon. Blundell. Tissier tried to cross it in. Won't that good there, though. Paris. Honor. Foul there on Katie Zellum. For once, it's not Katie Zellum doing the fouls. Maisy Bowl looks so pumped. Such a class player. Fell over. I dropped Toon as well. She's looked very tired. She hasn't been at her best this season. I just don't think she's contributed to as much. Bo Risa's free kick. Toon. She's got it in. Oh. Russo put it wide and high. That should be a throw-in for us. Liverpool are very good defensively. Chelsea really struggled to break them down. I think for me, because Chelsea's played a numerous of different formations this season, especially that they are three at the back, they do play a lot better three at the back than they have played at the four. I think when they have leaked goals, they've played four at the back, and when Chelsea struggled against them, there was three at the back counter-attacking football, and I think that really benefits Liverpool that way for the women's. That was good from Onos. Gone to Toon. Paris hardly ever crosses a ball in. She don't like it. You can just tell she's not comfortable doing it. I agree, Ravi. It has been a quite fast-paced game so far. Been a lot quicker than I anticipated it to be. Everyone's still remaining at 0-0 at the moment as well. Hey there, Oddler 007. I don't think so, oddly, unfortunately. Paris equals Antony. To be fair, though, Paris has got more goals than Antony. Van der Sarden is rapid. She is pretty fast. Garcia would have been ideal. Skinner is love for Lionesses. We've seen it, though, didn't we, to our Lumber, the amount of minutes by percentage each player got. Paris was on 50-odd%. I think she was the lowest compared to all the other starting 11s. But I said it, Garcia should have been starting this game in the preview because I think we really needed rapid players starting today. But I think he's looking at her and thinking, oh, she's an impact sub. Look what she's done coming off the bench. It's understandable, but you want goals in this game. Throw-in for Liverpool. Maisy, women wearing white shirt today, and me too. Lovely, Neil. Have you got anyone on the back on your white shirt? My mum looks exactly like you when she was 25. I'm younger than 25 though, Odler. Chelsea on top, Reading playing defensive. I think that was quite expected from Reading, especially going at 5 at the back today. They're going to want to try and get at least a draw because if they win today's game and Leicester lose to Brighton, that Leicester's out of the league because Leicester's got a worse goal difference than what Reading's got. So I think they're going to want to try and hit them on the counter where possible, which is probably the smartest move to do. Oh, Liverpool's in their box. No one there to support that cross there. Just a little bit too fast for Van der Sarden. Maisy, you told age. Liverpool can just keep defending. It will cost them. At times, though, they are breaking on the counter, which you can see with Katie Stengel and Van der Sarden. You can see that they are expecting that. Yes, my name Neil. Great. When I get tops, I usually get players on the back who I like the best. So I've got loads of different ones with different players on. Galton, Cross, gone straight to Rachel Laws. Expected goals in the first half. I'll probably say so, Adler. Hopefully for us, for sure. But Liverpool's also, Chelsea's also playing today too. Still 0-0 for them. Everyone's still at 0-0 right now. Goal kick for Laws. Good there from Bo Rees to get the ball off Missy Bo. Mary Earps. Honor. Look at all that space Honor's got. Paris. Letitia. Mary Earps. Get it to Blundell. I wouldn't have done that. I would have got it to Blundell's. The open space she's got. Borisa. That's gone out for a Liverpool throw-in. To be honest, though, Ravi, I think your second choice goalkeeper's been miles better than Rachel Laws. I think she's got some sloppiness at time to time. I don't think she's a terrific number one, but she isn't the worst also in the league. Home shirt has Ten Hag 1 on the back. That's quality. I used to thought, I think when Ollie first signed, I wouldn't have minded getting Ollie on the back when he first signed for United, but as a manager, but it's one of them, isn't it? Like, if a manager was to go, it won't look good. But I suppose you could say the same with a player, I guess. Liverpool have some quality on the bench. Who else is our left back? Blundell has played all matches. We don't have any other fullbacks apart from Jane Riviera, who's a right back. Honor can move to the left, but that's it. Honor, Paris. No, that's not Paris, is it? It's Russo, I think. Yeah, it was Russo. I don't know what she's doing on the wing. But it's gone for a corner for Man United. Ravi, my shirt says 7 Hag on the back. What a trophy for Liverpool, Ravi. Your 7-up trophy looks fantastic, by the way. Corner for Man United. Slowen as per usual. Good defending by Liverpool. Van der Sanden's on the counter. It's been a foul by Toon. Yeah, Toon's getting booked. It was cardable that anyway. Right decision. Don't know, to be honest, rather. Like I didn't really watch Liverpool in the Championship, so I'm not too sure what Taylor Hines was like beforehand. Mary Earps, Tissier, Honor. We're just doing the exact same way every single time. Just passing it to Honor and then bringing it forward. As when you see Blundell with loads of space, you just think, why are you not passing it to Blundell? I know Honor is definitely by far the best fullback. There's no question about that, but you need to go based off open space. And you always know a player is always going to not target, but they're always going to want to defend Honor over Blundell, knowing that Honor is a very, very tough fullback to crack. Russo crossed it in, no one there to support. It's going to go for, looks like a goal kick for Liverpool. Yeah, she's improved, Mays. Compared to when I seen her on highlights, she's really worked on her defensive work. Everyone's still remaining at 0-0 as well. Goal kick for Liverpool as expected. Liverpool's playing a lot better than what they did in the first at home. But they don't have a bad home record. I think that's what's kept them up. Their home record in the league. Toon. What are you doing? Passing it back when you could see clear people. Russo. No, that's Golden, wasn't it? What's the attendance? I don't have a clue what the attendance is. Let me have a look. I'll see if I can find it. Liverpool. I'll see if I can find it, but I don't think it'll come up yet. Yeah, it's not saying anything yet. But from what people were saying, it was supposed to be near to a sellout. Being a decent game. Yep, not been bad so far. Hey there, Henry. Thanks for coming in. Hope you are well. What done us was losing to Leicester. Absolutely, Ravi. On top of that, you lost against them home and away. But the thing is, though, Leicester, they've got a really, really good manager in Willie Kirk. He's actually a fairly decent. He's been about. If any manager was going to keep Leicester up, it was always going to be Willie Kirk. He's done great at Everton as well. I think he's an Everton fan. Letitia, Honor, Bo Risa. Well, that was good from Bo Rees. Kept hold of the ball. Not this time, though. He's going to go for a throw-in for United. Probably most likely going to take a quick one here. I'm watching the game and we started well. We are top at the moment. Manchester haven't got going. I think at the moment it's probably been fairly even. Both has had semi-good chances. I think we've definitely had more possession, but I think overall Liverpool has had better chances at the moment. Matt Beard, his selections have been questionable, not starting Missy. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Rather, I think if he's playing Missy Bow more, you probably would have won more games, to be fair. And as it stands, Chelsea are 1-0 up against Reading. We haven't got an update who has scored as of yet, but Chelsea are currently 1-0 up. So regardless now, the league is lost. We knew that we wasn't going to win the league regardless anyway. We always knew Chelsea was going to win it, especially after that Everton draw, but I bet it's Sam Kerr or something who scored. Nothing's coming up yet who scored. The goal, as I thought, Sam Kerr, she's the one who scored for Chelsea, as expected, but always going to be a bit of a slog this game for us. Exactly, I agree. Is one of them make or break games, to be honest, but regardless, we're going to be finishing second. I just kind of hope that perhaps maybe Reading would have done wonders, but they haven't. I got 130 subs after 6 months. That's terrific, Henry. That's really good. Especially knowing that you have been doing multiple different topics onto the channel. That's how we lost to Arsenal up the Chelsea. Nothing new with Sam Kerr, is it really? How are we letting 7 players leaving? What about Manchester? How many are yours leaving? We haven't got... It hasn't been confirmed who's leaving, but we've got 12 players up for contract in the summer. Not too sure how many out the 12 is leaving, though. Nothing's been confirmed by the club, which I think, to be honest, you've seen all the other clubs, Brighton, Villa, Liverpool, they're all announcing who's leaving, but none of us have a clue who's leaving, which I think, realistically, the club should have the decency to tell us. Sam Kerr scores, karma, lol. Yeah. It's always Sam Kerr. 1 chance, 1 goal. Exactly. Bad season, but scored in big moments. Unfortunately. You're welcome. Toon looks leggy. She's looked leggy half the season. I still don't understand how she started at all. It's just, I just question. I really do question Matt Skinner. Blundell, Turner, Borisa, Turner, Tissier, Turner, Blundell. I don't know where the hell Blundell was passing that to. It just seems like the whole team, as it is lost. But realistically, none of the players know what that score is right now for Chelsea. We should be putting our 100% effort in, which I don't even think we are right now. To Blundell, crossed in. Who's she passing it to? Still been a successful season for United women no matter what. Absolutely, we've overachieved. And I think that a lot of people didn't expect us to be where we were this season. Maisy, you can bet your bottom dollar Toon will start every Champions League game. Exactly. It's a good turnout, but no way a sellout. No, I can't. It doesn't look like a sellout, but that's what people were saying it was supposed to be a sellout. But it don't look it to me. Do you rate? I haven't watched much of her. Rather, to be honest, it's one of them. I don't rate people. I can't say if I rate people or not. I don't watch too much of them. Exactly, I agree. You should be putting 100% effort in, regardless if you know the score or not. Your job is to win the game. Exactly. Tottenham are 1-0 up against West Ham. The same old Bethany England scores. So as it stands, it's Tottenham 1-0 and Chelsea 1-0. All the other games are remaining at 0-0 as it stands. You should honestly see the state of Man City's and Villa's bench today. Villa have only got 3 players on the bench, and they've only got 3 players on the bench, Villa, and the problem is because their academy is playing tomorrow. Carlo Ward doesn't want to use the academy in case they pick up any injuries. And then Man City have only got 4 players on the bench. They don't even have a goalkeeper on the bench. I know about her, but I haven't watched enough games to say if I rate her or not. That's the thing. England may have got close to Daly for player of the season if she was there all season. Exactly, she's overachieved in a very poor Spurs side. I would have happily took Beth England. Spurs women know how to lead a game unlike the men. Chris, the women's team is worse than the men. Hey there, Patrick. Thanks for coming in. Hope you are well. The way I'm seeing, I won't be surprised if United drop points. I hope we don't drop points, but we are looking a bit like, it's not been a good 20-odd minutes so far for us. Turner. Blundell. She's been absolutely crap. I'd be taking her off me. She's been probably the worst player on the pitch so far, Hannah Blundell. She's had a great season, don't get me wrong. A fantastic season, but she's just not been good in this game. She's been absolutely woeful. I'd be taking her off, putting Jane Riviera on, and putting Honor on the left. That's what I would personally do. But I don't function Matt Skinner's brain, unfortunately. Beth can do better than Spurs. Absolutely. This is a tough game. Absolutely it is. We don't have funding for our women's team. FFG has told us they're not willing to support the women's, so we are FFG out. Yeah, I've heard about that. A lot of United fans weren't happy over having the 6th highest budget in the league. And I think when you've got a team who's constantly in the top 4 season in, season out, and then you're seeing like teams like Tottenham, and you've got Tottenham who's got a higher budget. You've got the likes of Everton with a higher budget and Villa with a higher budget. I think that really questions as well the Glazers of why, but they did liquidate the women's team after all. Blundell is feeling like a to be honest, though, she has played every single game. I can understand why she is a bit leggy, but it's still the basics of passing a ball. She doesn't know how to pass a ball, then what she's doing on the pitch. FFG are crooks. Yeah, they're shocking owners. FFG. It's a good job Kerry Holland has had. It's as hard to take them bumps. Quite a lot of Man United fans who's turned up today. Quite a lot of support there. Come on, move it out! Don't understand her sometimes, that Millie Turner. Just don't. FFG said go and find other funding, but my problem is FFG paid $4 billion for Ice Hockey Club. Next season, Champions League. Also, she's going to be legging next season. All right, yeah, certainly. That I said though, we do need another fullback. Now probably even two. Because we'll only have two fullbacks because Honor's gone. Go on, Skinner, rocking the Paul Smith jumper. I have no comment on FFG. If I speak, I'm in trouble, as could old Jose say. FFG are fools. Apparently, the computer system have failed, so all airports are jammed. Ooh. Oh, Dortmund are losing 2-0. So that means they're not going to be Oh, Borisa went wide. So that means as it stands then, Dortmund won't be winning the league if they don't win this game today. Let's have a look at the table. Bayern Munich are currently winning 1-0. So as it stands, Dortmund are losing. They're 1 point behind Bayern Munich now, with 2-0 down against Mainz. Should be doing a lot better there. Would you walk off Turner? To be honest, though, Mannion's injured. She's got an MCL. We don't have any other centre back who's really fully fit because Tukara will be very rusty. Maria's got a foot injury, so that's it. Bayern champs as it stands. Ouchie, that's bad for Dortmund. 3-0 now against Dortmund. I've always said Dortmund are the Germans' bridesmaids. Why is Bellingham not starting? No clue. I know. Liverpool's hurting one of their own in Nikita Paris there. Nikita Paris is a Liverpool fan. But she actually said her dream was to play at Anfield, Nikita Paris. Fancy saying that being a Man United player. My dream is to play at Anfield. Surely Bellingham goes to Real Madrid. To be honest, I think he will go to Real Madrid. I know he's linked to some Premier League clubs, but I can't see him. I think that he will probably want to go to Real Madrid, and I think Real Madrid will use him as a Modric replacement. Disallowed. Right with that slide tackle. So it's disallowed, so it's still 2-0 down for Borussia Dortmund. Russo's talking to the enemy, which is the wrong thing to do. I don't really like it when players talk to other teams' players in a match. I'm just not a fan of it, especially when it's friendly talk, because in the 90 minutes, it's your opposition, it's your rival. Yeah, but the thing is, though, rather, is Nikita Paris is actually a Liverpool fan. She was born bred Liverpool. Holland was lucky not to be sent off for that challenge on Paris. It's very rare to get sent off in the WSL. You need to break the leg these days to actually get a red card. Bellingham, to me, is the best young player I've seen in a long time. Think he has glittering career, elite mentality. You know what, though? I won't be surprised if Jude Bellingham does eventually become England captain as well. He does have that potential. Throwing for Liverpool. Liar. Keep a Paris and happy there. To be honest, Neil, in my opinion, I actually think Russo's been poor since January. Because in January, Arsenal were after her for a record fee. And I just don't think she has been that good since. I think Ired's been a bit swayed. Hey there, Luman. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. The Lionesses is a great team overall, but we lost too many players on injuries. Beth Mead, ACL. Jill and Ellen's retired. Willia Williamson's got an ACL. Lucy Bronze has a bit of an injury. Millie Bright is uncertainty for the World Cup as well. So I think that we're not going to win the World Cup, to be honest. Too many injuries now. I'm glad Liverpool didn't get Bellingham. Don't see the hype, but that's just me. Real Madrid start to rebuild this summer, in my opinion, with Bellingham. One of the many signings they'll make. Absolutely. Even though like Caruso and Modric's fantastic, it's not going to last a bit more than 2 seasons now. The worst thing they could have done was got rid of Casemiro. Maybe oops. That was a poor. Well, she's probably the best midfielder in women's football, in my opinion. Her, Atiana Bonmata, Alexia Putellas, Oberdorf is another one. It's quite a few great midfielders out there, but Kira Walsh is, I'd say, probably the more underrated one. Honor. Just giving the ball really cheaply. Look at that. It's an absolute mess. And half that. Dortmund are the biggest bottlers in football history. How they are losing at the moment, I have no clue. Getting battered off Man City in the Champions League showed rebuild needed to start after that. Exactly. Not many teams were leaving City that night. City were fantastic, but it was one of them at that point. You still couldn't write off Real Madrid, but I don't think no one expected that. World Cup playing a men's team, that's how good she is. Sort of for the biggest bottles overall. Sounds like Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal well and truly bottled the league as well. Even though no one's expecting Arsenal to win the league, they still bottled it because they did have a big, massive goal. Like, they still had a big, massive gap. I think they had like an 8-point gap at one point. Turner. Golden. Blundell. Toon. Blundell. Pass the ball, crikey. tricky, man. These backward, sideward passing are doing no favours. Tissier. Tissier. Turner. Zellum. What a surprise, Zellum does a sideward pass. Blundell. Turner. What the hell was that? What the? And she was lucky then that Liverpool did not take advantage of that. Because that was poor from Millie Turner. If we actually had a centre-back who was fully fit, I'd be hooking her off as well. Be hooking her off, I'd be hooking Blundell off. Pair of them are woeful. And you know what, right? It's nothing but Matt Skinner's fault at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, he's played the same team week in, week out in the WSL. And it's just gone very stale. So it's his own fault at the end of the day if people are leggy, if people are tired, don't know how to pass a ball. It's his fault, nobody else's. Turner is not Skinner's favourite, Ravi, because Turner actually has been dropped before. He's dropped her for Mannion several times this season. I think if we had more fully fit centre-backs, but if you use Tukara more, she wouldn't have been Ruster. So that, again, is a Skinner mistake. He's a bloody donkey, that Matt Skinner. How is he going to cope in the Champions League? I don't have a clue. He needs to go back to a closed NWSL football. Free kick for Man United. Take back Katie Zellum. Come on! Oh. Thanks. I'm giving you mate Alan's favourite soccer. Your mate Alan. Alan? Who's that Alan? Who's Alan? Favourite soccer. See what I mean by that, brother? She should have had that right in her hands. As a thing with Rachel Law, she could be a bit sloppy sometimes. Grealish was sensational. Made some Arsenal fans criticise Odegaard too much when he's quality. I like Odegaard. I'd happily take Odegaard at Man United. Grealish was brilliant after the World Cup. West Ham and Southampton cost Arsenal big time. They look to destroy them. Southampton in particular. Thoughts where United look strong. We don't look strong at the moment, rather. Are you surprised how Barca has done all their debts? Exactly. I'm a bit. I don't get how Barca is still going strong with the way they are. How they're still a football club, but from what I've heard, if they liquidate Barcelona, which is going to be probably impossible now they've won the league, the women's team also liquidates. But can't see it, to be honest. That midfield group, Gundogan, Rodri, Stones, Kane, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Grealish, also good. Turner is Skinner's favourite, definitely not. Should have scored with Steng out. Yeah, you definitely should have been 1-0 up. It was poor by Millie Turner. Tukara has rotted on the bench. No way can he manage a team like this next season. He is a joke. Exactly. You can't play the same team week in, week out and expect batterings. I don't have a clue. Maisy, your Skinner ticks the box. for United, so what can you do? Liverpool need to take more responsibilities. Bellingham not started today. Hey there, Luca. I'm well, thank you. Hope you are well too. Thank you to the moderators. Good job as always. Good job to the mods. I have no clue where these bloody people are coming from, to be honest. Nah, it's different people. Because I had to look at their account after. So you got more than one number? Yeah. Because I looked at the account last time round at the last person, and then their YouTube was set up in 2018. This one's set up in 2012, and they've got different videos up. So it's a different person.
Start with your mouthful if you want. Fuck them.
Well, give me another one then.
Can you eat a full bag?
Oh,
what? Maisy can do what she wants. It's her student. But no one cares about that. It's video.
I'll eat exactly what I want. I'll talk exactly how I want.
Yay.
Don't like it, lump it.
Don't like it, sod off.
Exactly, no one else Liverpool corner. Let me throw it. Free kick. There's a bit of a hard one there. They've kept hold of the ball. Picked up by Blundell. Now this is our chance to go on the counter. Toon, if she actually can run. TL, man. Russo. Just killed that. Borisa. Blundell. Russo. Russo cross. Well defended by Liverpool. Maisy's judgment. Oh, is it 2-0? Oh, it's 2-0 Liverpool or Chelsea. Crikey. Gugu Rachin has scored. Cross for United. Come on, take the advantage. How do you sum up this first half? I think that Man United have been poor with the passing. I think we haven't took opportunities where we should have done. Been very slow on the counter. I think Liverpool's been great defending their counter attack. They've been fantastic. So personally, looking at that, I would actually say probably Liverpool has had the better game so far in this first half. They've been unlucky not to be 1-0 up at this point. It's 0-0. Niall, it's 2-0 for Chelsea. Judgment Day, Elite, I'm not an AEW mark. I have no. Is this? Are we talking here about WWE? I don't know. Big up, Mad Nick, your mum, mate. Very ruthless. Oh, West Ham are 2-1 up against Tottenham. After Tottenham. Ooh. So where does this put Tottenham then? So is Tottenham losing now? Oh, it's not updated table yet. Don't matter. Fine is better than gymnastics. I have no clue about WWE. I must be honest. Maze, your mum doesn't mess about. Hey there, Matato. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming into the chat. Unfortunately, I just been crap overall. 5 minutes in injury time, but don't think I think it's going to come out as 0-0 at half time, to be honest. I'd be hooking up some players. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. If you want to get involved with the poll, just for a bit of banter, with it being the last game. 1 minute. Oh, that was so close by Paris. Okay, so I've put a poll in the chat. What minute will Skinner make a sub? 45-minute bracket Skinner. Wow, surprising. 65 to 70 minutes. Not bad for Skinner. 80-minute, typical Skinner. And 85-minute. So get involved in the chat. What you think minutes sub-wise we're going to do. I'll talk to the chat as well. I'm surprised Leicester women are staying up. It's Willie Kirk again. He's just been really good at Leipzig as a goalkeeper. Has been incredible. Crossed by Liverpool. Nothing there. Bayern 2-0 up now. It's happening. We need to know when Skinner's making us up. So Bayern look like they're going to win the league. Spurs sacked men and women's manager, and they haven't found a replacement for either, rather. What a big save, big loss. Good afternoon, DC World. Hope you are well. Thanks for coming in. Bayern Munich, another team like Real Madrid that need to rebuild despite winning Bundesliga. Andrew, Matt Beard was better when he assisted manager at AFC Richmond to 80 typical Skinner. Yeah, it was good part by Laws and hacked it away. Exactly. It was very, very close by Paris there. Thank you very much, Niall. Much appreciate it. To be honest, they're just another viewer at the end of the day. They're just getting me another view. So if they want to hate on me and get me a view, that's fine. They're doing me a favour. Bayern. Oh, it's disallowed the goal, so it remains 1-0 Bayern. 85-minute for Skinner to make a sub. I don't mean sub as in Subway. Let's see where people are up to. So 56% have gone 80-minute typical Skinner. We need to do who's gonna first sub. Spurs being Spurser. Russo, Borusso, Paris. Get it to 1-0. Got it to 1-0 a bit too late there, to be honest. Oh. Let me know in the chat, like, what did you all vote for? Because 60% of the 10 votes, so that would be around 7 people have gone for typical Skinner with 80 minutes. I wish we could do more than one poll, though, to be honest. I don't know if you can. No, you can't. Which is crap. Half time for Man United versus Liverpool. Still remaining at 0-0. 60% of the votes equals 6. Oh. Not the best at maths, to be honest. Let's have a see what's in the chat. Van der Sar has been Liverpool's best player. I'd probably have to agree with that. Katie Stengel's been very good too. Spurs being Spurser. Ravi, this watch along is so enjoyable. Thank you so much, Ravi. 60% at 10% equals 6. 80 typical Skinner Ravi went for. Unless Bellingham comes in half time and scores 3 to 4 goals possible, can't see that, to be honest. I went for 65-70 min from Niall. Hey there, hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. He's gone for 80 minutes for Skinner to make a sub. DC World has gone for a typical Skinner, just seems his pattern of management. So, 45 is Skinner, wow, surprising. 65-70, not bad for Skinner. Not bad for Skinner. Bayern won't lose the league. 11 Bundesligas now in a row for Bayern. Been pretty even game. 65-70 min for Manchester United. I'd be surprised if we did, to be honest, with Skinner. For sure. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you as well, Henry. Have a good one. Thoughts on Skinner's team talk? Well done, girls. You're still remaining at 0-0. Come out and score a goal. Mays, I could bet Boris will be the first to be subbed off, even though Toon is horrible and is on a yellow. Don't know, you know. Because he makes the same subs. So he'll either take off Russo or Paris first, in my opinion. And that'll be for Williams or Garcia or Martha Thomas. It's always the same subs he makes. Always the same substitutes. But yeah, for Matt, get your thoughts in what you thought of the first half in the game. I think in the Manchester United point of view, I think it was a very poor first half for us. Liverpool has been very well defensively. They've kept Man United quiet a lot. They've had some great counter-attacking spells. Ten Stegen, Katie Stengel, Missy Bow. They've all been very good. I just don't think... I think the problem is Man United is that we're really rushing it. The corners have been hideous and slow. When you've got Bo Riso, who's equally as good at taking a corner, if not better, let her do the corners. Katie Zellum's corners are shocking today. Free kicks, set pieces, shocking as per usual. I just think for me, Liverpool has definitely been the better team. They've not had the most possession, don't get me wrong, but they've been better with how they've played. And I think the stats here will prove it. So here's the stats for half-time's game for us. Liverpool's had 1 shot compared to our 8. This just shows the lack of clinicalness from us. Liverpool's had 0 shots on target compared to our 2 shots on target. So it shows that Liverpool is wanting to play defensive. And so far that's worked in their favour. 2 shots out of 8. So they've had a 25% shots on target. Not too bad, but we still should be doing a lot better when we've had 8 shots in total. Liverpool's had 27% possession compared to our 73% possession. And we've had over double the amount of passing compared to what Liverpool has had. We've had more yellow cards. We've had more fouls. We've had more corners. Everything's been, apart from offsides, we've had more of in terms of stats. But if you looked at them stats, you'd think Man United had a great game, but it hasn't been good. I think this has probably been so far our worst game since, I'd probably say, Everton. Because even though we lost against Chelsea both times, I'd still argue that Everton was probably our worst performance in the league. And this is where it's looking like. I can't see it being goalless against our rivals. But I wouldn't be surprised either if that does become the case. That voice, that was an uncanny expression. That voice. Bolton hasn't done much, exactly. But the thing is, Lundell has been so poor. Our passing has been hideous, and I think because especially Blundell not being up there, it's really hindered Leah Galton's performance for me, in my opinion. Does the Glazers fund the women's team, and what's the latest with the takeover? The Glazers don't invest in the women's team either. 6th highest budget in the league this season. We only really look at players who are free. We don't really buy players. Then it was our record signing was actually Nikita Paris with 100k, which if you look at that, it's not really a lot considering. But we do need to do a lot better when it comes to the Champions League and attracting a lot bigger players. In terms of the takeover, I think we're supposed to hear news very soon, but I can't tell who it's leaning between, because one minute it sounds like Jim Ratcliffe, the next minute it sounds like Sheikh Jassim. But I'm hearing that we're not going to be hearing much until June, which it could potentially hinder the transfer window, but both teams need the investment coming ahead. Liverpool need to create a few more chances to test the goalkeeper. Team has been poor today. Completely agree with you, Neil. It has been a very poor game. I knew this was going to be a tough game. This Liverpool team is underrated. I think for me at home, Liverpool's done very well. It's just been away performances, and when they changed the formation to the 4 at the back, they are very, very sloppy and they are very open. But with Matt Beard going to the 3 at the back, it's really worked into their favour. Williams has a funny voice. She has a funny voice with delusional views. Not the great first half. Need to improve in the second half. I need Reading to step up. Not likely. I can't see it either, to be honest. But it's just one of them. Second place in the league. FA Cup finalists. We're in second place. Champions League. It's what we wanted, to be fair. So, when Matt Beard plays a stronger team, Liverpool look a lot sharper, link up better. The cup is at the Reading Stadium. Yeah, because they expected Chelsea to win the league. Gallant loves a tough tackle. Do you think it should have been booking for your number 11 after the challenge? I think both teams should have definitely been on more yellows by now, because there was a challenge on Nikita Paris what went uncarded. So both teams really should be on more yellow cards than what they should be. The problem is, though, is that the refs are useless in this league. Chelsea could not have had an easier game today. To be honest, Reading was very, very well last season, but they was very good last season. There was one of them teams where there was a bit like an underdog. They'll pick up the odd points against teams that you wouldn't expect. But this season, I think probably because they've had issues with the men's with the FFP, it's really took a toll on the women's team as well, especially with the men's moving down to League One. The women's gonna now go down to the Championship. It's gonna be even less funding, and I can't see Reading coming back up anytime soon. When you're looking at the likes of Birmingham, who's doing well in the league, you see some great performances from Blackburn this season. You see some great performances, good performances from Durham. Liverpool once won the WSL. They won the WSL many years ago. I remember. Let me have a look. WSL title. I'll have a look. When did Liverpool win the WSL? Not even coming up with anything. There it is. I think I might have it now. I don't even think nothing's even coming up. Maybe Henry and Ravi might be able to tell me. I might have it here actually. They've won the league in 2013 and 2014 to our number. So it's quite a few years ago. I'm hoping for the formation to change next season. What are you hoping for the formation to be? Because I personally think you played better three at the back. But if you went to get better players, I think you will. I think you can change formations for sure. Galton loves a tough tackle. She needs to have a tough tackle when you've got the likes of Blundell, who can't defend for Toffee, who's getting promoted next season. Bristol are currently going up. How are Man City doing? We'll have a look. Officials are dreadful. Nothing new. Bristol coming up 2013 WSL. So let's have a look now at all the scores. Okay, so here are the scores for the final day of the WSL. So I'm just going to put my face down at the very bottom. So we've got West Ham 2, Tottenham 1. We've got Reading 0, Chelsea 2. We've got Manchester City 0, Everton 0. We've got Liverpool 0, Man United 0. We've got Brighton 0, Leicester 0. And we have Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1. So the person who scores for Aston Villa, Rachel Daly. There's no surprise at that. And you know what, right? You're looking at this Arsenal squad, right? I understand they've picked up a fair few injuries this season, right? I understand they've got 4 ACLs. 4 ACLs. It's very hard to compete. Fair enough, understandable. You're looking here at Villa. Now they have lost Jordan Nobbs. That means Kersey Hansen has dropped to the midfield. Kenzie Daly, their captain, is injured. So they've had to make a couple of substitutes. Look at the bench for both teams. One team has 4 ACLs. One team has half a team as injuries. Look at that. Look at that bench option for Villa. You actually feel nothing but feel so sorry for Aston Villa. Look at one of them is a goalkeeper. One's a goalkeeper, and the rest of them are substitutes you'd make for outfield. They've literally only got 3 substitutes overall, and you actually do feel so sorry for them. 0-0 City, 2003-4 we won it. I changed 4 at the back to 3 at the back. Same with the men pushing Trent forward. I think 3 at the back may work for the men, but I think you need a back 3 specialist to do that. Jed Beattie is Scottish. That's the first time. Arsenal at the back 3, they play who responsibility. Hey there, Static. Thanks for coming in. Hope you are well. I'm going to bring up the City Everton games lineup now. So here's the City lineup. They've got their third choice goalkeeper being out due to the red card of Ellie Roebuck, and as well as that, Sandy McCaver has got an injury. She's ruled herself out for the Lionesses. And then you've got the 3-5-2 there for Everton. You look at the bench there as well for Manchester City. Manchester City don't even have a goalkeeper on the bench, and they've got 4 substitutes. And this is the thing is, like, I understand there's a lot of injuries going on in the WSL. I understand that completely, but you look at some teams who have got 3-4 players on the bench, and you think there are teams who are in a lot worse situation than other teams. With Man United, we've been very fortunate with the injuries. We've had no injuries that's hindered the starting lineup. which is great because usually we've been riddled with injuries. Like last year, it got to the point where Katie Zellum had to play as a centre back because we've had no other option but to play Katie Zellum as a centre back. Liverpool need to stay back four. Villa has had a good season. Completely agree. Villa's had an amazing season. If they keep investing, Carl Ward's extended a contract by 2 years. So if they keep investing, I think they could even trouble teams eventually too. There already are troubling a lot of teams already. And if they keep Rachel Daly, Jordan Nobbs, Lucy Stanner, and on top of that, I think they will bring through Kirsty Jansen's permanent player. They'll do great. City in their young goalkeeper. Arsenal love to moan about how they've been done in with injuries. Look at the other squads. City told too many players. That's why they have failed this season. I agree. They've got rid of too many players, which they shouldn't have done. They should never have got rid of Kira Walsh. They should never have got rid of Lucy Bronze. Yeah, Jill Scott and Ellen White's retired. Georgia Stanway went. But the thing is, you need to look at they've signed fantastic players. Leila Abuche, she's from Barcelona. You'd expect someone who's from Barcelona to have a much bigger impact than what she actually has. And I never thought I'd say this, but their best player this season's been Steph Horton. It's the only one who's actually played with a bit of fight. Let's bring that back up now. Okay. Yeah, offside though for Liverpool. Went a bit strong. Come out strong, Liverpool so far. When Barca come calling, it is too tempting not to go to Barca. Exactly. It's one of them. They're the best team in the world right now. That's the team everyone wants to go to. Is Skinner better than Ole? He's done nothing better than Ole, but he's done well. But the thing is, he's had investment. He's brought in players that suit him. So we do expect the results, I guess. We'll just have to see how he gets on next year to decide how good he is. To actually have a challenge if he can actually get into the Champions League from the playoffs. Blundell, Turner, Letitia. Gonna do another poll now. So everyone's gone for 80 minutes. So we'll see who people think is first sub. She came to us from Spain to cause the spouse's pain. Rachel Williams. I'm trying to think who could be another option he could put on. Russo, Zeller, Blundell. Actually, 2-2 Tottenham, West Ham. I'm trying to think who could actually else come on as a sub. To Carabao. Jay Riviera could. I think maybe I'm going to go with this one. Oh, I got the name wrong, I think. I just spelled it. No, it's not. That's on now. The new poll. So you can decide who you think the first sub's going to be. It's going to be either one of them four. I can't see it. So far, we got 2 votes and people's already gone for Rachel Williams, 100%. Looks like there's an injury there for Liverpool. Rachel Williams, go on. To be honest, though, I don't mind Rachel Williams. I think a little bit of toughness from Rachel Williams would do wonders. Aston Villa 2-0 up against Arsenal. Alicia Lehmann has scored the second goal for Aston Villa. So that means now Arsenal... So if a City win this game now, they will be on level on points with City, but they'll need to score. They'll need to score like 9 goals. That's not going to happen. City's 1-0 up now. No idea who scored yet, so I'll let you know once it comes through. 21 degrees over here, which isn't a shot for London. Nice and warm. Catch a tan there, Chris. Bad injury, swelling on the arm. Yeah, it does look a bit nasty. It did look quite nasty. How do we see the poll before you put it up? No one can see the poll until they put it up, unfortunately. I've only just put it up. For you, Arsenal, despite injuries, have been good this... Yeah, I think they have... Considering the injuries, yes, they have been good. They've gone into the semi-finals of the Champions League. They've done okay in the Conti Cup. They won the Conti Cup. I think it was just really the FA Cup what really let them down more than anything. And see who scored for City now. Bunny Shaw scored. So that golden boot's looking a bit tight. But Rachel Daly, I think she needs to score 2 more goals. No, she needs to score 2 more goals to get the most goals in one season to break that record. The ref should have touched the ball. Toon. Galton. Honor. Maisy, I caught a tan and it's permanent. What kind of tan is it, Ravi? Is it fake tan? I'll be doing a long... It isn't a fake tan because that'll be going to work when I'm back. Who's got the most goals in the WSL this season? Rachel Daly. Goals in the WSL. So, as it stands, Rachel Daly has 21 goals in 21 games. Bunny Shaw has got 18 goals, 21 games. And then it's Beth England, 12 goals. 12 goals for Beth England in 19 games. Katie Zellum, Borisa, Letitia, Paris, come on! Good goal. Poor from us again, but it was offside by Man United. So as it stands with the poll, Lucia Garcia's winning it with 50%, Martha Thomas 12%, Rachel Williams 25%, and Lisa Nolsgren is on 12% as well. I can't see a red card, to be honest. We never get... It's very rare you get red cards in games. I just genuinely can't see it, to be honest. I think there should be more yellows, though, but I can't see a red. Honor. Not like Honor to give the ball away like that, but it looks like she's got fouled. Boris is really cross with that. Just the passion. She has. Yellow card for Kerry Holland. Oh, yeah, that was nasty. Defo yellow there. Thought it was a good good tackle from the speed it was going. Yeah, but it was always going to be a yellow, rather. No matter if you're in the WSL or Premier League, it's a yellow card offence. Marriott's distribution has been crap today. I like the game to flow, but the rest has to be consistent. Exactly. The rest, though, shocking. Absolutely shocking. I like it, like people always say, like, there needs to be VAR in the women's game, but the refs are even worse than what they are in the men's. Imagine VAR in the WSL. Shocking. Chelsea's going to win the women's league, not United. We always thought that, though, Luca. Players tired from playing every game. Free kick for Liverpool. Caught straight to Marriott's arms. Turner. Blundell. Rather, seriously, you don't think VAR should be in the women's game? Surely not. Not with the level of the officiating it is. Like, VAR is bad in the men's game with actual qualifications. These cannot hack VAR. Ooh! That was nasty, that. Oh, it's back collision. Yeah, it's a back collision there. It wasn't a nice cross, though. Results are remaining the same. Guru Rachin's on 10 assists. I disagree with that, though, Henry. I don't think Russo should have been sent off. It was kind of one of them where it was just speed. I think if Russo wasn't running as fast, it wouldn't have happened. The thing is, I don't think it was an intent to hurt. I just think it was just collision at the end of the day. So I don't think it should have been sent off. Hope both ain't too bad. Yeah, it was nasty for both point of view. But I just think the way Russo was speeding, it was always going to end in a collision. It was pretty nasty, though. Rachel Laws.
That's not a sellout, that.
But they were saying it was.
We're expecting it, weren't we? Hoping at least after the summer home Euros. Yeah, but it was going to be always interesting how the clubs played them out, how many games you would have at Premier League stadiums. Clearly helps. 50, 60,000.
Lords is a tough job.
First game at Old Trafford.
Missy Bowl's been very good so far. Thoughts on the defence? Your defence is good. Ours is pretty shaky. Paris. I'd be taking Paris off, to be honest. What the hell? Is she wanting Liverpool to win or something? Ugh. Ugh. This is just getting to the point where it's just getting... It looks like Liverpool's going to be making the first sub anyway. Mark Skinner don't know what a sub if it hit him in the face. Oh no. That was poor. Thing is, it's not like Honor to be poor either. So, you know, like, when Honor's crap, the team is crap. No subs yet. Hour played. I think Liverpool were making the first one, though. Mays, Missy Bow, she's good friends with Curtis Jones. I wouldn't trust Skinner to make subs at Subway. Let's have a look at her. Lucia Garcia on 54% for the first sub. Again, passing the ball, the cheaper Russo, Toon, Paris, Blundell, they're all as bad as each other. We got 5 substitutes, for God's sake, use them. Thank you so much, Static. I really appreciate it. It was the least I wanted to do. Hopefully, it's on till the end of the month anyway, so if people want to donate, it's still in the description. And then I think, how much did we raise? We raised £89, which is a great amount. You'd be very happy. But thank you so much, Static, and thanks for your support. American Copites, hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. Missy Bow hat-trick incoming. Mays, my side piece from Andrew, turns 40 next week. Any ideas from a gift? Well, it depends. If she's your side piece, I don't know how much you're willing to spend on her, Andrew. That's the question. But when it's someone's 40th, you want to do a nice present. A handbag would be nice. Shoes, jewellery, Pandora in particular. Another one, what's nice? Perfume. A nice trip away for the weekend. Milan's pretty cheap if you're wanting to have a nice cheap away holiday. Very nice as well. 500 to £1,000. You could, right, no joke, yeah. You could go to Milan for much cheaper than that. You would be like taking away the spending money, hotel accommodation, right? I did not even spend £500 for both. That was how good it was. Thank you so much as well, Ravi. Means so much. Hey there, Liam. Thanks for coming in. Hope you are well. Do you think Inaccio's leaving Sporting? Oh, as it stands, it looks like 4 or 5 players could be leaving. But yeah, I think Inaccio could be one of the ones who could potentially leave. We are only friends on some occasions. Get a nice bag. Like a nice bag, or get some nice jewellery. Like there is some really nice bags and really nice heels. If you look at if you want me to recommend some places, I'm more than happy to do so. Like if I was gonna get like something nice, like I bought like a designer belt for my granddad's 80th. But like if I was gonna look at designs for a woman, Christine Louis Vuitton would be one. Louis Vuitton is another. Moschino's another. Lulu, can't remember what she's called. Lulu Guinness is another. Some really, really nice designers. She likes Pandora jewellery. I'd recommend the Pandora then. And I think at time to time, Pandora has got some really good deals on too. You can get like, I think like there was at one point like if you spend £100 you get a free bracelet, crap like that. Thank you so much, Reese. Really appreciate it. Oh wow, it's so shocking. Made some subs Liverpool, something that Man United haven't done. Please, I have my notebook out taking all the tips. Thank you. Maisy living that Gucci lifestyle. You're welcome, Andrew. If you want me to have a look at something for you, just let me know. I'll have a look. Maisy is rich. I wish I was rich. Big save by Marriott, but that shouldn't have happened. We should look at that. Look at the mess of this. Come on, get the ball up the pitch. Oh no, Letitia. That's it. Galton. You know what? Right. I said I'm glad where we've got. I am. But, right. These should be turning up. I know Liverpool isn't a big rival in the women's game, but it's still a rival. If Matt Skinner don't think it's a rival, I couldn't give a crap as long as I care. I don't give a crap about Skinner's opinions because it's still a rival. It's not a big rival, but it's still a rivalry. And the fact that you're not turning up against Liverpool, why? Russo. Crikey almighty, man. Dowie came on and almost scored. Exactly. Great again by Liverpool. Maisy's queen. Thank you, Reese. Maisy's life goals. Thank you, Football Power Hour. Money Maisie going big. Rachel Williams. Lucia Garcia. She came to us from Spain.
You haven't got it right.
What?
I haven't got it right.
Which one?
The time coming on.
What, 70th minute?
Yeah.
What are you tweeting at? Ugh. So our substitutes are finally happening. Nikita Paris. She's finally off. Nikita Paris. Now 2-1. Nikita Paris. That's it. Lucia Garcia, she came to us from Spain. She signed for Man United to cause the Scousers pain. Her brothers didn't play football, so she put on her boots. And every time she gets the ball, she turns around and shoot. Come on! Tune off. Get in, lad. He's actually got a pair. Are you glad Russo is leaving? We don't know if a contract's extended yet. He hasn't confirmed it. Williams coming on now. Russo is leaving potentially. We don't know yet. I told you, Mays, Williams. Why is Russo leaving? Just going on a free. We haven't extended a contract. Guerrero scored. Garcia, Williams. I think VAR is a disgrace in this league. We haven't got VAR in the women's game, Luca. Off Toon. I'm glad because Toon has been shocking. Galt has been very quiet. I think the thing is, Blundell's been crap. And I think with Blundell being crap, Millie Turner, that's not helped the situation. Dortmund is 2-1 now. Let's look at the other scores. 2-2 Tottenham, West Ham. 2-0 Chelsea. Man City 3-0. Brighton 0-0 and Arsenal 2-0 down. So Bunny Shaw's got 2 goals. Lauren Hemp has got the 1. So that means now I don't even know where it is. I think us finishing 7th is good. Yeah, I think so. I agree. Because season 1 it's about staying up, and then season 2 it's about securing WSL for permanently. I think VAR will be sooner than later. Don't think so, rather. Hi Vincent, I'm well. How are you? I'm well, thanks. Looks like we've blown the league. It was just a matter of getting Chelsea to draw or lose. They haven't, unfortunately. I think we blown it when we didn't win against Chelsea and drew against Everton. Oh, Garcia! Yes! Get in, Garcia! Get in! Yes! Brilliant ball control by Garcia. Get in! He really is a super sub, man. Oh, that was absolutely... Look, you can see there calling for the ball. Got that nice bit of control. Shoots it in. Good job I sang the Garcia song. Do you remember when Chloe Kelly used to play for Everton? I do. Garcia, wow. Just go Garcia. Garcia. I knew she would score when she come on first. Should have started. Exactly. She should have started, but glad she scored. Two needs to get a grip. Such horrible attitude when subbed. I think she thinks that she has the right to stay on the pitch, which she doesn't. No players have the right to stay on the pitch when they're poor. If they isn't in the EFL games, it won't be in the WSL. Exactly, Chris. Didn't clear the ball with that goal. Yeah, I think it was a bit... But the thing is, you've been at your A game all game. Agreed. Toon is starting to be a right diva. Do you know what? As much as I think it was brilliant, the Lioness is winning. It's just done... It hasn't done no favours to the players or all the fans. Great goal. Toon is crap. Garcia. Great finish. Hey there, Bobby. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Lucia Garcia. She came to us from Spain. She signed for Man United to cause the Scousers pain. Her brothers didn't play football, so she put on her boots. Oh, Martha Thomas now. All the subs are throw apart from Lisa's coming on. Oh, yeah, they need to score 6 goals. They're not going to score 6 more goals, are they? Let's be real. And to be fair, attitude is poor as well to the fans lately. I'm sorry, I don't do personal videos wishing someone happy birthday. Who's done that? What do you mean, Vincent? Personal videos. What's gone on there? Maze loves the song. Of course I love a song. The only song I refuse to sing is a Katie Zellum song, what Patrice Everest had done. I'll never forgive Uncle Pat for that. He made my ears go bad for doing that. Be a Golden off Martha Thomas on. I think this is going to be Martha Thomas's last game, to be honest. Can't see her extending. How that Zellum song go? Oh. Okay, I'll sing it just for you, rather. We've got Zellum, woo, Katie Zellum, who I just don't think you understand. With lashes and fake tan, she's better than Zidane. We've got Katie Zellum. We've got Katie Zellum, who I just don't think you understand. With her lashes and fake tan, she's better than Zidane. We've got Katie Zellum. There you go. That's a song. I'm not singing it ever again. That was the Uncle Pat song he'd done. I'll never forgive Uncle Pat for that. Saying Katie Zellum's on Pat better than Zidane. But they never heard anything bloody more ludicrous in my life. Honor. Martha Thomas. Humphrey and Robe on for the last time. Some players will like to do it as they enjoy people. Yeah, that horrible song. I can't stand Evra. I like Evra. I think he's really nice. Go on, Zella. What was Uncle Pat doing? He actually went to one of the games last season and he made that chant for Katie Zellum. Hey there, Robert from LA. Thanks for coming in. Not seen you in the chat before. What did you think of Tobin Heath when she played on the team? I really liked Tobin Heath. I think she was a leader. She was one of the I think she was probably the oldest player there at the time. So to have that kind of influence of Tobin Heath for Lauren James, to have it for Ella Toon, I think it was terrific. A natural prolific goal scorer as well. I think what was a shame though, Tobin Heath did pick up a couple of injuries, and I think when Tobin Heath picked up an injury, she was out for the season. It kind of cost us. Because when Tobin Heath was playing, we was top of the league at that point, but then we finished fourth, and I think her injury didn't help, and we didn't have a striker to play for the rest of the season. So I did like Tobin Heath, and I think we could have done a lot better because she stayed in the WSL a further season. So we should have really made better attempts to keep her one more season. What's the best program to Foot Mob? I don't mind Deborah. He's a character and so funny. Thomas, what a horrible attempt. Hey there, Martin. Thanks for coming in. Hope you are well. I'm sick of saying it. I like it. I do like him. I think he's great. Well done for finishing second. Second's still a great achievement for us. That's how you got to look at it. We wasn't expecting second. We wanted third, and we got higher than what we wanted. Leicester are winning against Brighton. Ava Baker scored for Leicester, so that's definitely confirmed Reading's relegation. Thomas. What the hell was that? Go on, Bo Risa. You put him straight. Ooh. I do like Rachel Williams. Yeah, rather, don't ask me to sing that Katie Zellum song again. Nah, he's gone now. Mays, do you think United will challenge for the league or even win it next season? Win it? No. Challenge potentially. Depends what other clubs do and what we do. Coming ahead too, because we need the investment at the end of the day. Ideally, we should have kept Honor and Russo. No clue as to if we are, so just have to see what we do. I like looks like there's an injury there for Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Not Chelsea. I keep saying Chelsea even though I'm doing a Liverpool watch-along. I don't know why I keep saying Chelsea. Chelsea's on my brain. Skinner has the taste for it now. Yeah, well, if he has the taste for it, he has to stick at it. He should be starting Garcia more though.
And Rachel Williams.
Yeah, Rachel Williams should have played more games than she has. Martin, people talk about how much the men's team could benefit from their owners. This women's team will cook with a lot of investment. Exactly, Martin. We didn't have much investment compared to what people think, and we have done really good with the squad. So definitely we would absolutely cook, and we'd keep our best players as well. Thank you very much, Reese. Skinner has the taste for piss taking. I like that one. Skinner has the taste for piss taking. May's class singing. It's not Devils United show. It's pretty Mays singing. Bayern concede. I hate to say it, but I think they'll be gone because of the Glazers. Why do you think she's leaving for Barca? Because their low pay attitude. Barca because it's her dream club. Actually, Reese, she did actually say she wanted to stay at Man United, but she wanted more than what she was getting because she was one of the lowest paid players, which is understandable because she came as an unknown player. She said she wanted to extend it though, but at a reasonable amount. But Man United never offered her a reasonable amount, which is why we didn't. Dortmund are winning the title as it stands.
What do you concede?
I don't know. No, they're still losing, but Bayern's drawing now instead of winning. So that means Dortmund are winning the league on 1 point. To get rid of Nagelsmann for Tuchel. I like Tuchel. I rate him a lot, but wrong appointment. Oh, I bet they love saying that. The champions for Chelsea, the champions Chelsea. Bias thing. It's a bloody Man United game, and you're talking about Chelsea. I bloody hate the WSL sometimes. I don't think they like that we broke through. Come on, Rachel. You could do better than that. Do you want to know a fun fact about Rachel Williams? Rachel Williams didn't actually start a career as a striker. She actually started as a career as in Tooney's position, the number 10 role. And Matt Skinner, when he had Rachel Williams, converted her to a striker. So that's why he's played her in Tooney's position, because that's where she started her career off. Vincent said, "Hi, Robert, I hear you." He probably can hear you. Nagelsmann's better than Tuchel. Mays, your next challenge is to get Skinner's autograph and a picture with him next match. I can't be bothered waiting for players and managers, to be honest. I don't rate Nagelsmann at all. He's Pochkaka. Would love Dortmund to win it. 3-0 Chelsea. Crikey. Don't know who scored, if you know. Why is Toon warming up? Toon's warming up. Oh, crikey almighty. let's see what Tuchel does in the transfer window. Can't really judge him. He's had until he's had a transfer window. That's fair. BBC. This guy never give Liverpool credit in the WSL. They only give City, Arsenal, and Chelsea credit. They don't give anyone else credit, rather. Thanks for coming in, Henry. Thank you very much for coming in. Reese, I rate Nagelsmann for football and culture, but needs to redeem himself. Ravi said, big up, big Rob. Let's have a look who scored. Ravi said hi to your dad. Oh, it's Sam Kerr again. Oh, no, it's not. It was Sam Kerr again. But it's always Sam Kerr. Always Sam. See, these days, it's either Sam or Gugu Rachin who scores. Gugu Rachin. It's good her, though. Kerr, yeah. Tuchel wants to get a DM like Rice, even though he's signing Lamela. Mental. Hinds has come off of Daniels. Lisa, all the substitutes, I named them that Polly's coming on because Lisa looks like she's coming on now. Lisa Nagelsmann. This will be her first game since her injury, by the way. So it'd be good to see what Lisa's about because it was a bit of a shame because with Lisa, she picked up an injury in a debut game, 26 minutes in. Good shot there, Liverpool. Rice is going to Man United, in my opinion. Rice, Mount, Kane, Buddy. What is it? Lions FC coming. Russo's coming off for Lisa. Spurs fan said they could do better than Thomas Frank. Have you heard this? A Spurs fan said that they could do better than Thomas Frank. Idiots. This season, I bet Emma Hayes is sweating because she knows whether exactly she will be. I think Arsenal will get him, to be honest, as we want Mount. Is the Chelsea game? I think it's actually at the Reading Gate ground, to be honest. Yeah. Maisy knows Skinner well on subs. All the subs I said on the poll, I got right. Like, I didn't, to be honest, I put Lisa in as a bit of a guess. Because I had a feeling Toon would come off. So I thought he might bring Lisa on. He did. So that means he's going to put Lisa there in the 10. And then he's going to move Rachel Williams further up. Come on, Lucia Garcia. She came to us from Spain. She fine for Man United to cause the Scousers pain. Arsenal gonna have a failure of a transfer window. I can feel it with AFTV want their money and views. Exactly. Hi, Mike. My mate is at Reading versus Chelsea. Nice. Mays, you look at what he's done at... Exactly. You look at what he's done at Brentford. He's done really, really good. I think the link to numerous of different people. No one wants the Spurs job. Like, who wants to work with Daniel Levy? Let's be... Bayern Munich scored. Chris, I heard Philip Schofield rejected the Spurs job because he doesn't want to damage his reputation. So I had to say that one as he loves his crocodile tits. Come on. That's it, Lisa. That's it. Oh. I'm surprised that one given, to be honest. Letitia. Turner. Blundell. Lucia. Garcia. Come on, pass it. Pass it to Mauricio. Come on, Luce. she should have passed it when she could, and that's give Liverpool that opportunity. No, it's not. So it's 2-1 Bayern now. So Bayern's actually winning the league again. So Bayern's winning the league again. And they're on the 90 plus 1 minute. So unless Dortmund was the... Oh, Bo Reese gets play of the match. That's things you love to see. Look at Vincent's comment. Oh my God, Vincent, that is comical. Oh. Borisa. Martha Thomas. Lucia. She's being a bit greedy now, Garcia. Borisa wins player of the match. You can hear Zelen crying in her hands. There was another question here from how crucial will Garcia be in the Champions League? Absolutely. She will be crucial. The pace, the finishing. She's a fantastic player. It's just a bit of a shame we didn't see it too much with Honor as well. Vincent has literally said comment of the season right there. He genuinely has. Like, that was an hilarious comment from Vincent. Martha Thomas, come on. She's been pretty good though, like Rachel Laws, that goalkeeper. Like, she's been almost faultless. She has had the odd like time where she's a bit shaky, but she's done some really good saves today. What are you on about, Belle? Garcia. Turner. Honor. We've only got 2 more minutes now. Martha Thomas. Zellum. Blundell. Garcia. Blundell's give that away. Go on, Garcia's picked it up. Zellum. Oh. She isn't class, rather, but she's played good today. I'll give credit where credit's due. I went to England Wembley game earlier this season. Musiala was the best player on the pitch. Amazing to watch. He's a fantastic player. I'm surprised, like, Chelsea got rid of him. Dortmund equalise. This is going like crazy in this Bundesliga. So who's top of the league now? Would love another goal on the road. Yeah, never mind disallowed. I'd love another goal, but I can't see it. It's only got like what 40 seconds left. Rachel Williams got fouled. Oh, Bayern's so lucky, man. How they've got the league in the last minute.
He's right. Good right.
What was that?
68 minutes. 69 minutes.
How is Gallagher in the England squad? Favoritism for sure. Like, he does not deserve that to be there. It's going to blow the whistle in a minute after this free kick. Yep, full time now. It's full time. Manchester United 1. Liverpool 0. Unfortunately, we haven't won the league. We've come second, which we definitely overachieved on. It's what we wanted. And we move on now for next season. Improve upon that. Try and aim for that title. Try and get into the Champions League groups. Win the groups, win the Conti Cup. But that second half, I think both teams stepped up. But it was just the difference for me of Manchester United substitutes. Garcia made a massive impact coming off the bench. Rachel Williams was very lively as well. I don't think Martha Thomas had much cop. I do think personally she will leave in the summer. She does go on a free. 12 players are up on a free. We all know this is going to be a couple of players' last games. No certainty, which the club should have told us who's definitely leaving. But what I think it, even though it was a poor performance, we still got the 3 points, and that does make a good team in a way. Where even though you're playing crap, you can still get a win. And that's the kind of mentality that you need, and you need mentality players coming off the bench, and stuff like that is going to be crucial coming on to next year too. Bayern are winners. Winners get lucky. Absolutely, Andrew. Did Dortmund bottle the title? Yeah, they did. Like Seville in Europe. That's what Bayern Dozzle translates to. Bayern luck. Bayern Elite League. Morgan gives White better than Conor Gallagher. Absolutely. Completely agree. Morgan gives White should have been called up. All the players are happy with the win. I think they're happy with the second place. They'll be happy in the Champions League. I know we all wanted the title. We all came to the last day. But I think overall the players were just happy to where we've got. It's a massive improvement compared to the last. Dortmund have, yes. Any news about women having friendlies? Let me have a look if I can find any. Thank you. No, there's nothing confirmed with friendlies as of yet, Vincent. Probably won't. But the thing is, I think a couple of weeks after we've got playoffs in the Champions League. What? Oh, he's giving the play of the season away. Who's he gived it to? Hannah Blundell? I don't know. Is she meant to play of the season, or is she manager's play of the season? Can someone tell me? What? I think that's the play of the season, you know, that one, you know. Yeah, so it looks like Hannah Blundell is Man United's player of the season. Have a look at that. Let's see if I can find the picture of it.
They deserve to win.
What? No. Yeah, it's Man United's player of the season, that. So that's been confirmed now. Hannah Blundell is confirmed as Manchester United's player of the season. So I'm going to put that as well. Hannah Blundell as Man United. Yeah, so there it is. It's been confirmed. Hannah Blundell is Manchester United's player of the season. Was she my pick? No. She has had a good season. She has really improved upon from last season, so I can see why she's got player of the season. But I would have really liked to give the honour. Good win, GGMU. You've got Champions League, so Brucey bonus. We definitely do move on. Great season overall, absolutely. Poor performance, the subs made it come alive, absolutely. Rachel Williams, Lucia Garcia made that impact. Done very good this season in the league, especially when it's anti-Man United. It's anti-everything when in the WSL, apart from Chelsea, City and Arsenal. Like, you look at Sky Sport, if you look at Sky Sports WSL, Sky Sports. If you look at Sky Sports WSL on Twitter, I'm going to bring it up right now. This is Sky Sports WSL, and their header is the top three. But if you're looking at that, if they're doing it based off the top three, then Man United should be there, not City, Chelsea, and Arsenal. That just shows the clear bias. Hey there, Zoe. I'm well, thank you. Hope you are well too. Maisy with the flame knowledge, thank you very much. Great season overall for Man United women. Me praising Man United again, I don't like this. To come second in an incredible Chelsea side is nothing to be ashamed of. It's been a great season for the women. Very proud of the achievements for both men and women in Champions League. Absolutely. I completely agree with that, Martin. No one is expecting us to become second. Nobody expected us to break into the top three. So we've had a great season overall. Proud of our women. We've achieved what we set out to do, and that's Champions League football. LMFAO, come on, man. Hannah Blundell is an honest pro, cart horse. Hannah, go on, big win. Hannah Blundell, come on. Blundell laughing. I can't believe Blundell's won player of the season. She's not our player of the season for sure. You know what, right? What day am I doing it on? Tuesday, 8 o'clock. That is my award show. And Hannah Blundell isn't my player of the season, by the way. So if you want to see my player of the season, you can watch it at 8 o'clock. And I'll let you pick your own player of the season. Do you like them player awards? You can have it for yourself. Live chat award. Mayor or honour over Blundell. Galton, yeah. Like making Phil Neville player of the year. Was that fair, Hannah, to be player of the season? I think there's been a lot of other players who's been a lot bigger impact than Hannah Blundell. I personally say she was the most improved. No doubt about that. She's been the most improved player because she was shocking last year. But she doesn't deserve player of the season. You took an incredible Chelsea women's side right to the final day. So fair play, Chelsea women in the past been on their own postcode. Exactly. We've been good, and it's just about trying to stay in that top three now. I tell you now, it's a horrible trophy they've given her from Vincent. It's not very nice, is it? I don't think it'll be long before United win the WSL. Who voted? It was the fans who voted for Hannah Blundell to win Player of the Season. It was, I think you could have voted through the Man United website, so I'm not too sure who voted for her. Because from what I've heard, a lot of people wanted Galton, a lot of people wanted Honor, so I'm not too sure who voted for Hannah Blundell. Sorry, but that's a joke. She has no quality. Hannah Blundell could be tactical from Zoe. To be honest, I'm not too sure. I don't know why she's been voted. Hannah is a nice, honest pro, but F me, joke of a decision. Mays Garcia is your best player by a mile. I think our best player is Honor. And Bolton, Letitia, Mary Earth has been good in parts. Bo Risa, she's been fantastic when she's played. I just couldn't have put Hannah Blundell there. Lazy start of the season graphic. Hey there, thanks for coming in. Hope you are well. Thank you so much for watching and staying tuned. Maze, that's why the WSL will get props. It deserves this guy. Can't stop being biased. Quality stream, but that ridiculous choice. No way, it's Blundell. GL to Coventry in the playoff final. Yeah, I'm not too sure who I'd rather win. I'm happy with either of them. Both would be stunning achievements, but Coventry have done it with some worst owners. That's very true. Mays gets the man of the match for me. Honor, Mary, or Maya, top 3 from Twilumber. So here it is where is it? So here's mine. It's gonna be in 3 days' time on the 30th. So if you are wanting to put your own votes in, you can do. 8 o'clock, you can put your live chat in. It's live chat, so it's gonna be. I will show you all what the awards are gonna be. It's gonna be Man United Player of the Season, Man United Goal of the Season, Man United Rising Star of the Season. This is for players 22 and under. Man United Women Player of the Season, Man United Women Goal of the Season, Man United Rising Star of the Season, Premier League Player of the Season, Premier League Young Player of the Season, Premier League Manager of the Season, Women's Super League Player of the Season, Women's Super League Player Young Player of the Season, and Women's Super League Manager of the Season. And then you will have the live chat decision of the Man United Player of the Season and Man United Women's Player of the Season. So in the live chat, you put yours in of who you want for your Player of the Season for both. I'll quickly show the ratings for Man United's game. Let's see who got Player of the Match on FootMob. Okay. So Marriott's got a 7.7, Honor got a 7.4, Letitia 8.1, Turner 7.6, Blundell 7.7, Borisa 7.3, Zellum's got the highest with 8.1, so she's got put as Player of the Match. Nikita Paris 7, Toon 7.1, Galton 6.3, and Russo 6.3. And then for Liverpool, Rachel Law 6.4, which I think is very, very harsh. Matthew 7.2, Bonner 6.4, Farhay 6.3, Hins 6.4, Kearns 6.7, Nangano 6.3, Kovisko 6.5, Holland 6.6, Stengel 6.1, and Van der Stargens 5.9. And with the substitute options, Natasha Downey got a 6.3, Rhiannon Roberts 6.2, Carla Humphrey 6.5, Robe 6.1, Garcia 7.6, Rachel Williams 6.7, Martha Thomas 6.1, Lisa Nalsgan and Yana Daniels didn't get voted just because they did come on too late. Had to be Zellum. With that, I will wrap it up. Thank you all who has watched. 1-0 for Man United, second place. Not a bad season at all. Hannah Blundell confirmed as Man United's Player of the Season. It'll probably most likely be confirmed by Man United in the next coming days or so. But thank you all very, very much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. I will be next live on Sunday for my match reaction for Manchester United versus Fulham, which is going to be the last day of the season. Have a lovely Saturday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.